Tell you what, it is sketchy today. It's just ice. We had like a hailstorm snow shower thing last night, and it's ice everywhere now. This seems like great weather to be traveling in. Heading down to Dublin, and then we're flying to Slovenia. I've never been to Slovenia. Flying into Croatia and then driving into Slovenia. Oh my goodness, it was 4 hours delayed. We're in Zagreb, in Croatia. That flight should have landed at 7. It landed at 11:30. Now we have to drive into Slovenia. Got a car rental. That took an hour to get. We had to convince the guy to let us rent the car. Then we'd already paid the rent because he was being a little Jobsworthy dick face. Oh my! Johnny paid for everything for the car. It was all covered up front. But Johnny had a credit card, give him it, but didn't know the PIN code for it. The guy's like, you need a PIN code. Don't know the PIN code, mate. Just take it out of debit account. Can't take it out of a debit. Has to be credit. Well, we haven't got credit, so just take it out of debit. Wouldn't take it. What if we take €1,000 out cash and give you that? Wouldn't do it. So we sat for almost 40 minutes arguing with this guy. Yeah, why not? Lock the car. So we're like, seriously. So then we almost ended up having to sleep in the airport. We actually can't get into a country. Look at the padlock. Slovenia's locked by a padlock. We just drove for 2 hours. Had to go through border patrol, leaving Croatia and then into Slovenia. And this is where we're staying. Just a minute. What is happening? Fucking Christ, nice. We do the room tour. That's the bed, that's the table, and then that's Johnny's bed, and then that's the shower. Shower looks good, to be fair. Come to Slovenia, he said. It'll be fun. Can you hear that drilling? That's what woke us up this morning. That fucking drilling sound. Jesus. 2 minutes to 10, Johnny was like, oh my god, breakfast ends at 10. So now I'm just see if we can get food. So this is the B&B. Fucking snow. We pulled in here last night. This place was really empty and super quiet. There weren't cars anywhere. That's the drilling. Pack bags. You're the first thing we're shooting.
I think it's up here and then that way.
I shouldn't have complained about all the drilling earlier because I'm in a fucking warehouse. These guys manufacturing stuff out of stainless steel. I'm recording as well.
Because we've delayed, Dylan started being nice to the guy. He's like, please help us out. What solutions have we got? I was like, just give me the car keys. Here's the...
It was stimulation overboard there. I didn't know what the fuck to be at. I didn't know what to take photos of. I didn't know if I should take photos, film with the phone. So I did everything half-assed. It's like a weird industrial estate, just in the middle of... Well, look. It's freaking beautiful. I haven't explained what I'm doing here, but I'm here with a client, Geterbrewed, all beer brewing equipment stuff. And we're shooting some stuff with a company called Brewery, who make brewing equipment here in Slovenia. And then we're going traveling up somewhere else. See a local Slovenian hop merchant. Johnny from Geterbrewed, these are just friends of his that he's got to know over the years from the industry. So we're in shooting these things. We have got only a couple of days here and we've got a lot to shoot. So I'm kind of trying to take in the whole scenery and everything. But look at this. Like an actual... We're in a place called Otvitz, and it is It's -7 degrees, but it is actually an old Johnny Ast. It's an old ammunition storage facility. There you go. So it is from the Cold War. Look at this ridiculous setup. My way of doing dual lav mics and being able to move around with only one camera. Just the speed in which we work in these shoots, in and out with little to no time. I need to be able to clip 2 lavs on 2 people and monitor audio, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. He's getting into the right hand side of the car. Done. Right, next location. We're in a place for an hour, then we're like, bang, next place. We gotta go visit some local pubs and breweries and film extra pickup shots. Generally work fast, but I gotta be careful because this is how I lose camera gear. Microphones, cables, batteries, constantly just leave it in places. And money. Look at it. Just doing a few emails there. So we're in some town, and I have no idea. Well, this is the street, I assume. There's a restaurant we're going to. I'm starving. Now we gotta do an interview. I've moved all this stuff. Make a temporary studio here. Right. So we've done an interview, a half-hour interview, 2 cameras, 2 audio, and now we're in the warehouse bit. We're gonna do a walkthrough tour. Johnny is gonna be mic'd up. Remember I said earlier on about me losing stuff? I've already lost one XLR converter, so I've left that. I think it's in the brewery, so I'll get that tomorrow. Drove up the mountain for about 40 minutes through what I would consider to be treacherous roads, and he was fucking full gas. So like this. Just went into this like cabin thing, I guess is the only way to describe it, at the top of this ridiculously treacherous drive, and then the boys had schnapps, so I was like, I'll have a schnapps as well. I cannot drink that. I took a few sips, I was like, I think I'm dead. I think I might die. 2 seconds. Right, it's like 6 a.m. We're back. This is where I you got it? For the mic to XLR jack. Look at this. It's a completely ridiculous setup, but effectively what it is my A7S III and a Tascam D60. Which is like a remote audio field monitor thing, and then that's just a battery bank plugged into it to keep it charged, because it lasts about 8 seconds with the actual batteries in it. Running 2 lav mics in through the XLR converters, so I can record 2 audio channels onto the Tascam that I can then fix in post if needs be. The line out coming from there and into the camera, so I'm recording the audio through the mics, through the Tascam, into the actual camera, so it's getting embedded into the footage, but I'm also recording 2 safety tracks on stereo left and right on the Tascam, redundancy tracks I guess, in case I need to fix anything. You got to try it, or talk to these guys. You get these pumps running behind you. It's a clunky option. I wouldn't heavily recommend it, but hey look, it's a solution, huh? And half of my job, or most of my job, is just solving problems. Heating up his hands. Gotta use this light to light up this. It's a loiter ton. When you're finished mashing in beer, they transfer it all into here, siphon the water back into the kettle, and then these arms push the grain out of that into that See? We are traveling northeast, just east of the city of Ljubljana. It's about -4 degrees. It's dry though, so it's quite a nice temperature. Got a gas station coffee and came to check out a view. The only view. Some spot. What's up, ghost? What's happening? Forgive my horrendous pronunciation, but I think the town we've stopped in is called Zuzemberk. Zuzemberk. I just want to walk about and take photos. So the whole drive, all I'm seeing is all this beautiful stuff that I want to photograph. We got shit to do. So I say, Johnny, stop for 10 minutes so I can have a nosy about. There's no one about. It's so quiet. And what you can smell is the wood burning fires that are heating all the homes and businesses and stuff. There's a person. Class. Oh, wrong side. He's laughing at me. Right, hit the road. We're in a big fridge of hops. The smell in here is insane. It's just every hop variety, all just filling your nose cavities. Insane how big it is. Wow. Straight up smells like cannabis. Dre. Dr. Dre's hip hops. You like that one? You can have that for free. Fucking there's the building moving. Oh my god. This feels like it's gonna open and there's gonna be like soldiers everywhere ready to shoot. You know what I mean? Like, are you ready? Oh, what's this? You dance? Irish dancing, is it? By this. So much dust everywhere. I asked if we could go up on the roof of this massive building that they work in. Of course. That is a very cool view. How beautiful is that country? I'm pretty sure I'm correct with this, but these here, these are all the hop farms. Those. All of these. Now I didn't know this until today, but hops, they take the whole bush down, the whole tree down thing, whatever it is, whenever they harvest them for use, and then it all goes to nothing, and then they regrow them every season. So hop harvest is normally in around August, September time, and right now it's all processing. So they take a whole year's worth of hops, run through the mills and stuff, and they process and clean them and separate them and make them into little pellets and then pack them into like leaf hops and pellet hops and all sorts of other stuff.
Today I'm joined by my friend Michal. I know that you have Styrian Goldens in Aurora. It's in every recipe that I use myself. You know that now. It's in a lot of our homebrew recipes because of the terroir, you know, the valley, the experience that I've had there when I've visited on multiple occasions.
The main portfolio is aroma hops, noble hops, for the ales, bitters, like it was in the past, quite important market for the UK.
Oh, nice. We filmed 2 interviews for 2 different videos. It's a massive refrigeration unit, so it's freezing in here. And when we finished, everyone was like, fuck, it's cold. They all walked out. One of the things that makes this job kind of fun and stressful at times is how quickly I need to go from sitting in a car driving to recording something that we can use in an actual video, or a piece of promotional material, or a photograph in an advert or something. In my head, I'm thinking we'll walk in, we'll do an intro, we'll have a quick look around, we'll work out what we need to shoot. And literally within steps out of the car, the guys are like, we have one chance at this bit, so we must do it now. And I'm like, oh shit. So it's just like, you got to just grab a camera, hook up a mic, and within like 30 seconds you need to be recording something. Like now, they're all in the car ready to go. I'm in the back of another car. Going for food now.
That's
all I have.
Like beef stock with do.
Perfect. This is our hotel. The guy we were with, Michal, took my bag in his car and just drove off. It's alright, it's only got everything I own in it. It's got the other camera, all the lenses, all the audio, my passport, my wallet. He drove off and we phoned him and I was like, you've actually got all my stuff in that bag that's in York. And he was like, do you need it? Yeah, probably, because it's got everything in it. He's like, that's cool, I'll see you later on at the hotel. Class. No battery, no laptop, you know, no lube. I haven't got anything. Here. Is that it? Some silica. This is very cool. We're only here for one more night. This is the room. This is cool. This is lovely. Johnny and I have been sharing a room for the last 2 nights, so to have my own room is delightful. Quick room tour. Table. Desk equipped with a kettle and some fancy glasses. Television. You should know that one. Cupboard. This chair. This chair. This chair. And this chair. I realized this would have been funnier if I had said seat. Bathroom, basin, rainfall shower, and of course the bed. That's the room tour. How you like it? I've just come out for a little walkabout. It's absolutely fucking freezing. I don't have my jacket because it's in the car with the bag, nor my gloves because they're also in the car with the bag. So I'm just gonna see how long I can walk about before I'm way too cold and have to go back. It's cold, cuts very deep. I'm going for a shower to warm up and then we're going out for dinner. Oh, hello friend. There you are. Come with me. Alright, now I can go for dinner.
Look at the view from my window. Wow. What a morning. Look at that. And just like that. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, there's no head. Whew. It's like -7 today. A lot has happened. I started my day, no joke, we went to visit a friend of Johnny's. Like I started my day with a Jägermeister at 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, no, we had breakfast first in the hotel, which was great, and then I had a Jägermeister. And now we're heading to Zagreb, back in Croatia. So currently, when you're traveling between Slovenia and Croatia, there's a border. What did he say it was? What was the border?
Shenzhen.
All right. Shenzhen.
Shenzhen, that's it.
The Shenzhen border.
And it's not Chinese.
It's not Chinese. I thought it was something to do with the Soviet thing. It's got nothing to do with that either. It's something to do with Europe. But anyway, there's two borders. So you have to leave one and they check you out. And then you're in like a no man's land before you get to the second border to get into Croatia and vice versa.
Shenzhen is the European border. They
All right.
protect the boundary of the European border. Yeah.
There you go.
Learn
That is
something new
true.
every day. Yeah.
That is true. That is what they were telling us. So we're in a no man's land, which I think there's no rules here. So you can just do what you want. Take our
Streaking.
seatbelts off. Is that his back wheel? It's not actually called Zagreb Airport. It's called Franjo Tudman Airport. Tudman? We're here on time. We didn't have time to go into Zagreb. That is a mind trip of an airport. Walked in there to know what the fuck I was looking at.